Now people are arguing on the internet about whether or not I'm some psychopath who took her friend's life. I need you to gather evidence that he set up my client. What if Isidore and Terry Burke set up a plan to give me one good reason why I shouldn't see Nichelle no more? You ready for this? Alright. Nichelle's father, Devontae Torres, is a business associate of the boss. How can I help you? My day is going well, Wanda. How is your day? Commissioner, please tell me what you need to talk to me about. Is this some sort of emergency? It could be. Please stop talking in circles. I would like to discuss what went down at your runway show. Where have you been, Zeke? Out. Out where? Just be glad that I'm even home, Quinn. Besides, there's something I need to ask you. You won't even give me a specific answer to my question and want me to answer yours? Maybe I should be grateful that you want to ask me anything. Can I ask you something? Shoot, should I let someone go for their own good, even if I care about them? You said that you've got an update from me, Mr. Mitchell? That's right. I believe that I know of a possible accomplice of Isidore's. Who is it? Dr. Terry Burke. Why did you want to meet me outside, Ben? Because what I gotta tell you needs to be quick and no one can know about this. Know about what? Congratulations, Max. Your wish has been granted. I'm gonna help you to prove that CO Isidore set up Jeremiah Dorval. Why does the runway even concern you? Unless Alan is pressing charges against me. As far as I know, he's not pressing any charges. Then why are you here? I'm busy doing damage control. That's exactly it. From what I understand, this AI video of Elvira accused you of taking Elvira's life. So what? You're definitely aware of how serious of an accusation that is. I know you're not trying to take the words of some computer seriously. Last time I checked, ghosts don't exist. Most of all, they don't appear in the form of a robot. In other words, the accusation doesn't even exist. But this AI version of Elvira came from somewhere. Do you think someone out there has reason to believe that you had something to do with Elvira losing her life? Zeke, are you dating someone? Quinn, can you just answer the question? Why even ask me a question like this when you won't even tell me who the girl is? It ain't important. Oh really? Come on, Zeke. The two of us might have our issues, but when have you known me to be clueless? Clearly this girl is important. Otherwise, you wouldn't be asking me about her to begin with. It ain't important telling you her name because there would be no point telling you who she is if I'm just gonna lose her. Dr. Terry Burke? The same Dr. Terry Burke who is married to the police commissioner? Isn't she the chief of staff at the local hospital? That's correct. What is it with people in this town breaking the law and being married to the very people who punish them for breaking those laws? Her son is friends with my son. Do you know her on a personal level other than the fact that your sons are friends? Not really. Why would she do something like this? She's in a career where she's supposed to help others. I have reason to believe that Isidore is blackmailing her. That's amazing, Ben. I don't know how I can repay you. You can repay me by placing this chip in CO Isidore's room and putting it somewhere he can't find it. I can't believe you're bugging his room. Going to his office in Russo Jewelers was my first option, but doing that is a bit too risky. I understand that he's barely in his room, but it's better than nothing. I won't let you down. Why won't you let your brother down, Maximilian? Have you forgotten that we've had a conversation like this 20 years ago? Because you already questioned me about everything I knew about Elvira's case, and I was cleared as a person of interest. But since that incident at the runway went viral, it's up to the police department to take a look into it. Then let me clear it up for you. My runway became a complete disaster because there are specific people who are out to ruin my reputation in order to take my company away from me. And according to the video which went viral, you believe that the Russos are the ones behind it. So are you going to do something about the Russos? There's not enough evidence to do anything. Just like there's not enough evidence pointing me to Elvira's case. Why would you even let this girl go anyway? Bottom line is that my world ain't like her world. And that matters to you? Nah, but it makes things complicated. Maybe you're the one making things complicated, Zeke. It doesn't seem like this girl is bothered that you don't share the same sort of world that she has. You've been spending a lot of time with her, so she clearly likes you too. Since you're asking me this question, you seem to like her a lot. Whether Terry is being blackmailed or not is the least of my worries. She still agreed to help Isidore turn my life around. Not only has she turned my life around, but this has turned my family's life around too. That's the thing about being blackmailed. It can affect the lives of innocent people. What if she did beat up Isidore? Why risk her entire career? Do you think Finnegan might know? I'm not sure. But let's focus on the information we already gathered. I already hired a PI to look further into Dr. Burke. Alright. Thank you for the heads up, Mr. Mitchell. How did you like my surprise appearance at the runway, Udell? Even after 20 years. Aren't you glad to see that I'm still full of surprises? Hello, Zio. Bye, Zio. What are you doing here, Benedict? Haven't you heard that No lifted the ban? Now I can come here whenever I like. I heard. Only if I was around to see you apologize to my father with my own eyes. Sorry that you missed out on the opportunity of a lifetime. But I also came here to let you know that I'll be going to the scholarship event. You're just full of surprises. Hopefully you don't cause any trouble. That's correct. I also don't have any evidence that you had anything to do with Elvira losing her life. Sounds like we've got nothing else to discuss. I certainly wouldn't want to discuss anything further without my lawyer, aka my husband. You have a great rest of your day, Wanda. You're right. She does like me, and I like her too. I like her a lot. Congratulations, Zeke. You answered your own question. I should stay with her? Why make things more complicated when things seem to be going well for you already? Never give up on those you care about. Since you haven't reached out to me, I'm gonna assume that you no longer want to hear from me again. I won't bother you anymore, Udell. You'll never hear from me. For good this time. Maybe if you reached out, I wouldn't have had to say anything at that runway. Have a great life with that traitor you call a wife. Sorry, Zio, but I'm not gonna let you take away any chance I've got to have some sort of relationship with Vanessa in the future. I'll see you all at the event. I'm sure it will be something that Elvira would be proud of.